All right, so I feel like I've said this before, but Soundcore is definitely my favorite company when it comes to true wireless products in general. Now, when I say that, do I mean that they're the best at, everything? No, I don't mean that, but what they do very, very well is just continue to evolve and try new things. They come with new specs, new features, new types of products, and they do it pretty well. So with that being said, we are checking out the Soundcore VR P10. So these are a set of gaming earbuds, and they were created specifically for the Meta Quest 2 virtual reality headset. So they were created with that headset in mind, but you can use them for computer games, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. So it's not just limited to the Meta Quest 2. And these things are pretty cool, let me tell you. So price on here, 99 bucks. Of course, I'll put the link down in the description for you guys to check out after you watch the video. So let's go ahead, start off with the case like we usually do. So the design of the case is a little bit different from anything that we've really seen from Soundcore in the past. You got your Soundcore logo right there in the middle, and then down towards the bottom, you've got some RGB lighting to give it that gaming inspired look. On the bottom, you've got your Type-C charging port, and then over on the back, you have your Bluetooth pairing button. So like I said, these are gaming earbuds, and they come with a dongle that you can use to get a high-speed wireless connection, which is going to give you performance with latency as low as 30 milliseconds. So virtually no lag when it comes to using that dongle when you're gaming. So the case actually has a magnetic portion in the lid where you can store your dongle, and it works very well, keeps the dongle nice and secure, so you don't have to worry about, losing it whenever you're on the go. Now, I will say that when it's time to remove the dongle, depending on the size of your fingers, it can be a little challenging to get out. It's not impossible, and it does help when you remove the actual earbuds as well, but it can take a second or two, so I do feel like that is worth mentioning. So when it comes to the earbuds, they too also have some RGB lighting featured on the outside, which is definitely really cool. Again, gives it that futuristic gaming inspired look, and you can actually customize the color and the effect of the lighting within the Soundcore app. So, you can go from, blue to like a pink or a purple, and you can choose to have it kind of flashing, or you can have it on just constantly. Or if you want to conserve battery life, you can simply turn it off. So I think that's a really cool effect. And again, it just gives it that very gaming inspired look. Also, the earbuds do feature touch controls, and you're able to customize the configuration of the controls within the Soundcore app. As far as battery life, you can expect around 6 hours on a single charge, with a total of about 24 once you factor in the case. So as far as the Type-C dongle, like I said, you can use this with multiple types of devices, whether it's the Meta Quest 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, your computer. So personally, I tested this out with my PlayStation 4, and in order to use this, I did need a Type-C to Type-A adapter. You can find these on Amazon for a couple bucks. They work really well. So after using the adapter, I just plugged it into my PlayStation 4, and the earbuds instantly connected. Now, the really cool thing is that you can purchase additional dongles from Soundcore. So if you have multiple devices, multiple consoles, and you want to have a dedicated dongle for each device, you can absolutely do that. And within the Soundcore app, you can control which dongle you're connected to. So if you want to switch from your Nintendo Switch to your PlayStation 5, all you got to do, pull out the app, go in there and choose which one you want to connect to. So that's definitely really, really cool. And then another thing that I really like is that you have pass-through charging with the dongle as well. So if you have this plugged into your PlayStation 5, but you need to plug in your controller at the same time, you have a Type-C input on the backside of the dongle. So you could just plug your controller into the backside and charge up your controller at the exact same time. Now, these also allow you to be connected using the dongle as well as Bluetooth simultaneously. So if you're using these to play your favorite game, and then all of a sudden you happen to get a phone call, you can still handle the phone call at the same time. And these actually have a feature called Game and Talk that will basically lower the volume of your gameplay so that you can hear the person that you're talking to. So you don't even necessarily have to pause the game. You can continue playing and the volume of the gameplay will be much lower, but you can still kind of hear it enough to still be in tune with what's going on. But at the same time, you can still hold a conversation. And I tested this out with my wife. I had her give me a call while I was enjoying some Grand Theft Auto, and it works really well. I mean, she could hear me fine, I could hear her fine, and I was pretty much able to hold a normal conversation while continuing to enjoy, a session of Grand Theft Auto. So these also have a feature called super hearing. So basically this is going to enhance the sound of those little details like, footsteps and things like that. So if you're playing a first person shooter, it can give you that, slight competitive advantage if somebody's, creeping up behind you or something like that. So definitely another really cool feature. So these don't have active noise cancellation or anything like that, but I will say that with the right size ear tips, you do get a pretty good amount of passive noise cancellation. So make sure you test out the different sizes. You have small, medium, and large included inside of the box. The medium seem to work just fine for me. And on the other hand, they're also very comfortable. So they stay in place very well. You can wear them for extended periods of time, which is important when it comes to gaming. So as far as sound quality, these are using 11mm drivers and they sound great. I mean, typical Soundcore sound. You have access to all the different EQ presets within the Soundcore app. And lately, I really have been liking the classical preset. It gives you a surprising, punch in terms of bass and also some very clean, detailed treble. So definitely check that one out if you do decide to grab these earbuds. Now, I will say that compared to some of Soundcore's other earbuds, in terms of volume, these are not quite as loud. So that's probably the main difference that I would point out. So they're definitely gaming first, sound quality second. And I don't say that to, say that you can't use these to enjoy music. You absolutely can. I just noticed that the volume is not quite as loud as some of their other earbuds. So really quick, let's go ahead and do a quick microphone test just to give you guys, an example of how you would sound if you choose to use the microphones on these earbuds. All right, so this is a microphone test of the Soundcore VR P10 true wireless gaming earbuds. Right now we have quiet conditions, so not too much going on. Now let's see how they sound once we add some background noise. All right, so now we got some crowd noise being played on the speaker. So this should give you a rough idea as to how you would sound if you, choose to game or take a phone call in a more noisy environment. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So overall, I think these are an excellent option for those of you that take gaming serious. Again, ultra low latency, and as usual, you're getting an amazing experience when it comes to the Soundcore app. Really good sound quality and just really good performance across the board. So again, I will have the link down in the description if you guys are interested. And aside from that, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.